the protocol, how Winklevii taught dad BTC, wild flight to Singapore, forget the Federal Reserve, the Bitcoin and crypto project news flow is ample and fascinating enough to keep us busy. We've got the rundown plus $80 million of fundraisings in CoinDesk's weekly newsletter on blockchain tech. This issue of the protocol is packed with smart info and interesting images. We're covering the new crypto project backed by former President Donald Trump, who in his spare time is campaigning as the Republican nominee in this year's U.S. presidential election. How the Winklevoss twins got their father into Bitcoin. Ever wonder about their paternal phenotype, the tale of a wild chartered plane ride, dancing, chanting, mingling of crypto execs and influencers on their way to token 2049 in Singapore from Doha, Vitalik's silent treatment, Ethereum's Pectra upgrade getting too gangly to push all at once. Top picks from the past week's Protocol Village column, Lumerin, Maelstrom, Near-Eye, Hyperbolic Threshold, Redacted, $80 million of blockchain project fundraisings, tokenized real-world assets climb past $12 billion. This article is featured in the latest issue of the Protocol, our weekly newsletter exploring the tech behind crypto, one block at a time. Sign up here to get it in your inbox every Wednesday. Network news, Tyler and Cameron Winklevoss with their father, Howard Winklevoss family. Of course, there's a token. Former President Donald Trump's much anticipated announcement of a new crypto company, World Liberty Financial, did not disappoint. At least it didn't disappoint traders on the Polymarket prediction betting site who had wagered that the project would announce plans to launch a token. The project's team, the Republican candidate's sons Don Jr. and Eric spoke during the X Spaces discussion, was unequivocal that there would be a token with the ticker WLFI. After a 2-hour-plus session that included lots of yucks and crosstalk, however, it was less clear what the company will actually do. The most definitive account came from CoinDesk reporters, including Sam Kessler, got his hands on a draft white paper revealing that World Liberty Financial might closely reveal a DeFi project called Doha Finance that failed to gain traction and was hacked for $2 million. Both Zach Folkman and Chase Harrow, who were responsible for Doha, confirmed their involvement in World Liberty Financial via their appearance on the X Spaces. The lead moderator of the session, Rug Radio's Farouk Sarmad, expressed astonishment that the elder Trump even showed up. Given a schedule packed with rallies, debates, stump speeches, golf, and an attempted assassination in Florida the previous day, Politico Morning Money called out the risks Trump is taking by embracing a business venture his sons are launching less than 50 days before the election. Eric Trump said on the session that decentralized finance needed to be easier to use for regular people, noting the extreme difficulties he encountered when looping Ethereum on Aave, the biggest DeFi lending platform. There wasn't much discussion of the risks of hacks, exploits, and single points of failure that serve as the starting point for a lot of foundational conversations about blockchain project architecture. Ethan Raviv, CEO of Israeli crypto recovery firm Lionsgate Network, emailed the protocol to say that the major security concerns with this project include a lack of transparency, unclear asset protections, and heightened cyber risks due to the high-profile individual involved. Silent treatment. Ethereum co-founder Vitalik Buterin wrote on X that he will avoid any mentions of those projects that aren't decentralized enough. To merit any ink, they have to at least meet a decentralization threshold known as Stage 1, under a hierarchy he laid out years ago in a blog post. Starting next year, I plan to only publicly mention in blogs, talks, etc. L2S that are Stage 1 plus, Buterin wrote. It doesn't matter if I invested or if you're my friend, Stage 1 or bust. Pig butchering crackdown the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, has filed suit against 3 individuals and 5 companies for allegedly operating pig butchering scams, a type of confidence-enabled investment scam in which fraudsters befriend victims over text-based social media apps, gain their trust and convince them to invest large amounts of money in fictitious crypto platforms before stealing their funds and disappearing. Separately, the U.S. Treasury Department's Office of Foreign Asset Control, OFAC, announced sanctions against one of Cambodia's wealthiest businessmen for allegedly playing a role in serious human rights abuses. including human trafficking and torture, tied to a pig butchering scam. Operation headquartered in the Southeast Asian country. Bhutan, a Himalayan nation with fewer than 1 million people, has accumulated over 1 million in Bitcoin, representing nearly a third of its GDP. Unlike most governments, Bhutan's BTC does not come from law enforcement asset seizures, but from Bitcoin mining operations, which have ramped up dramatically since early 2023, according to Arkham, a blockchain analysis platform. Howard Winklevoss, father of the famous crypto twins, is donating $4 million in Bitcoin BTC in a first-of-its-kind donation to Grove City College, where he developed an interest for sound money in the Austrian School of Economics that also later influenced Satoshi. Winklevoss told CoinDesk that he first learned about the principle of sound money at Grove City College while studying under Hans Sennholz, a free market Austrian school economist and professor who had studied under Ludwig von Mises. Ethereum devs poised to split blockchain's next big upgrade, Pectra, in two. The latest Ethereum upgrade is partly named after Electra, one of the 7 sisters in the star constellation known as Pleiades, shown in an artistic rendering here inside the Ring of Circles. Wikipedia, modified by CoinDesk using Photomosh. It's only been 6 months since Ethereum, the dominant smart contract blockchain, had its last major upgrade. But there are so many developer priorities for what to tackle next that there's a growing realization they can't all happen at once. So now, Ethereum developers are considering dividing the highly anticipated Pectra upgrade into 2 parts. Pectra was on track to be Ethereum's biggest hard fork to date. A hard fork, in this case, is the technical blockchain term for the software upgrade. But some developers argue that the entire package of new features has become unwieldy, and they've expressed a desire to split it due to its complexities and the risk of doing too much too fast during an all-core developers call last week. Ethereum developers started to play with the idea that splitting the hard fork into 2 might be feasible. EF DevOps engineer Paritosh Jayanthi, who was one of the core developers pushing to split Pectra, told CoinDesk over Telegram that we're talking about splitting it into 2 forks, mainly to reduce the risk of a bug and to enable faster shipping of both forks. Click here for the full article by Margot Nykirk, Money Center. Fundraisings. Vanishri Rao, founder and CEO of Firma has announced its $5.2 million seed round, co-led by the A16Z CSX Fund and Lemniscap. According to the team, founded by seasoned cryptographer Vanishri Rao, who has dedicated the last 15 years to designing and building zero-knowledge proofs ZKPs, Firma is optimized for cheap, fast, and reliable ZKP generation, abstracting away the inherent complexity. Firma generates proofs for any instance in which ZK is used, or whether it's for ZK rollups, ZK bridges, ZK coprocessors, ZKML projects, or ZKFE projects. Firma is neutral and architected to support all proof systems, including ZKBMS, ZKEVMs, Groth16, and all other proof systems. Hemi Labs, the team co-founded by legendary Bitcoin developer Jeff Garzik, has raised $15 million in investment to develop and launch Hemi Network, a layer 2 blockchain that has been built on both Bitcoin and Ethereum, the company said on Wednesday. Also details in Protocol Village column: Fuse M, Pipe M, Gonzilla M, Infinite M, Kutis M, Yellow M, Logs M, Wingbits M, Titan M. Labs $3 million, Universal Health Token $1.2 million, deals and grants. DAIS Chair Michael Casey moderating a panel at the D Summit Singapore. Amitosh Singh, CoinDesk, decentralized AI society launched to fight tech giants who own the regulator's fintech giant Revolut, said to be planning stablecoin. Stablecoin giant Circle is moving its headquarters to New York City. BitGo to enter stablecoin market. With reward-bearing USDS coin, Animoca's timeline to go public would depend on the market status, YAT, SU data, and tokens DYDX to debut perpetual futures on prediction markets as DEX seeks to raise profile budget. Foresight Ventures buy $30 million ton tokens from Wales. Binance spot listing of Nero, token related to Dogecoin, fuels 700% rally. Excerpt from Shaurya Malwa's story. Nero is a Shiba Inu pup owned by the same person whose pet dog Kabosu inspired the popular Dogecoin meme coin. Kabosu passed away in May at the age of 17, leaving a legacy that includes a statue and a meme coin worth $18 billion. In late May, Kabosu Mama, the ex-account of Kabosu's human owner, adopted a 10-year-old Shiba Inu dog named Nero and called her a new family member. P.S. Binance's he published this post on Tuesday discussing the crypto exchange's coin listing process. Will Ether's supply crunch lead to higher prices in Q4? Key opinion leaders are bad for the crypto industry. Commentary by Andy Boyan, Regulatory and Policy. eToro reaches $1.5 million SEC settlement, agrees to stop trading most cryptocurrencies. An explosion of election gambling is nigh. CFTC warns appeals court in Kalshi. Prediction market case. SEC places heavier scrutiny on Binance's token listing trading process in proposed amended complaint protocol village. Top picks of the past week from our Protocol Village column, highlighting key blockchain tech upgrades and news. A screenshot from demo of Lumeron's AI image generator on Morpheus chat interface. In this case, the user asked for an image of a red cat. Lumeron Protocol Village exclusive. Lumeron, an open source web data routing protocol, announced it's added a new AI image generation feature to the chat interface of Morpheus, a decentralized AI network. By integrating with Protea, the leading cloud platform for AI inference solutions. According to the team, Morpheus chat users can now access a wide variety of AI models to quickly generate AI images at low cost. The news is another example of how the AI industry is using decentralized Web3 solutions to lower AI compute costs and drive adoption for businesses and consumers. Maelstrom, an investment fund managed by the family office of Arthur Hayes, announced that Arkegsi, an experienced software engineer who started reviewing Bitcoin core pull requests in March 2024, is the first recipient of the Maelstrom Bitcoin Yield Grant program to continue his research and development work. According to a press release, RK Ryu, ostensibly a pseudonym, completed the Chain Code Labs Winklevoss program earlier this year and was recently featured on the Bitcoin Optech newsletter 319 recap podcast. Near.ai's product is plugging into Hyperbolic's global GPU network to power their AI tools, according to a blog post. By routing their AI tasks through our decentralized infrastructure, the AI developer will be able to handle everything from simple queries to complex inference tasks with speed and reliability. Our proof of sampling ensures computations are accurate, while proof of response makes sure the results are fast and trustworthy. Threshold Networks TBTC, a decentralized wrapped Bitcoin alternative, has become the first incentivized Bitcoin asset on EigenLayer, a restaking protocol on Ethereum. According to the team, this integration allows users to restake TBTC to earn rewards while contributing to the security of the Bitcoin fee ecosystem. It marks a significant step in expanding Bitcoin's role in the DeFi. Entertainment Datasphere Redacted hosted 320 Web3 professionals on what was described as a once-in-a-lifetime Sky networking event from Dubai to Singapore on Sept. You to attend this year's Token 2004. Throughout the 10-hour flight via Doha, passengers were treated to nonstop entertainment, games, giveaways, networking, and fun, with some of Web3's top coals and influencers out of their seats, mingling, chatting, dancing, jumping up and down, and chanting redacted, redacted, redacted before touching down at Singapore Changi International Airport. On the Qatar Airways flight chartered by the Redacted team were key figures and partners from Polygon, Animoca Brands, and Ether, along with notable influencers such as Mario Nawfal, NFT Whale Grail, Professor Crypto, Andres Meneses, and the Crypto Banter team. Photo of passengers boarding the plane from Redacted press release. Redacted tokenized real-world assets climb past Binance Research. Market value of on-chain RWAS. Binance Research, the market value of on-chain real-world assets RWAS, excluding stablecoins, continues to rise, representing continued investor interest in blockchain-based tokenization of traditional assets. CoinDesk's Omkar Godbol reports calendar Sept 18 to 19 token 2049 Singapore, Sept 19 to 21 Solana Breakpoint Singapore, Sept 25 to 26 European Blockchain Convention Barcelona, Sept 32 October. 2 Masari Mainnet, New York, October 1 to 2. CV Summit, Zug, Switzerland, October 9 to 11. Permissionless, Salt Lake City. October 9 to 10, Bitcoin Amsterdam. October 10 to 12, Bitcoin Mints eCash Berlin. October 15 to 17, Meridian London. October 18 to 19, Pacific. Bitcoin Festival Los Angeles, Oct. Cosmoverse Dubai, Oct. Cardano Summit Dubai, Oct. Plan B Forum Lugano. October 30 to 31, Chainlink SmartCon Hong Kong. November 9 to 11, Near Protocols Redacted Bangkok. November 10, OpNext Bitcoin Scaling Conference Boston. Nov. Web Summit Lisbon. Nov. DevCon Bangkok. Nov. Adopting Bitcoin San Salvador El Salvador. November 20 to 21, North American Blockchain Summit Dallas. December 5 to 6, Emergence Prague. January 21 to 25, WAGMI Conference Miami. January 30 to 31, Plan B Forum San Salvador, El Salvador. February 19th, 2025, Consensus Hong Kong. May 14 to 16, Consensus Toronto. May 27 to 29, Bitcoin 2025, Las Vegas.